Choosing an all-gas professional range for your kitchen should be simple, but there really isn't one dominant brand that everyone should buy. Some have better output, others have a better simmer, still others broil better. So be aware of how you use your range before you buy a new one. In this video, you'll learn the best 30-inch all-gas professional ranges, their features and reliability based on real service calls, as well as drawbacks, so you can match the best range for your particular cooking style. As a bonus, I'll show you the real difference between dual fuel and all-gas pros. You've been led to believe that dual fuel is always better, but that's not always the case. Let's get started. JennAir offers two serious and distinctive looks, the Rise and Noir at 30-inch. They're styled beautifully from their launch just a few years ago. They have high output with two 20,000 BTU and one 18,000 BTU burner, but have placed more emphasis on the cooking experience. It's Wi-Fi enabled and compatible with Amazon's Alexa and other voice assistants. JennAir added the Cooking Center interface for Wi-Fi. It allows you to cook more precisely and shows you pictures of the doneness of your food before you cook. Their My Creation settings remember your recipes without programming. JennAir also curates many recipes that you can access and cook automatically. The oven also has twin convection as well for more even heat. The rebate for this range is $13.99, so it's only about $500 more than a regular slide-in after rebate. The JennAir app is rated as 1.5 stars, but that should improve. Availability is a concern and has been since its release. If you want a JennAir whole kitchen, then plan a year in advance. For all its technical wizardry, JennAir is the only range on this list without an infrared broiler. Infrared is a hotter direct source heat and excellent for broiling, whereas gas diffuses the heat throughout the oven and is less than ideal for broiling. Thermador is known for its star burners and extremely low simmer. The Thermador star burner is unique from everyone else's round burner. It's raised, so cleaning underneath is easy. I can't make a claim that its shape is any better to heat, but it can simmer at an unbelievable 100 degrees. The burner turns on and off intermittently to achieve this temperature. Thermador offers a free dishwasher, as well as a free hood promotion with other qualifying purchases. Thermador also introduced their new range last year with better styling and Wi-Fi through their app. Their Home Connect app works reliably, so you can adjust the time and temperature remotely from your phone. You can even download recipes. However, with the last release, they also dropped their BTU output in two of their burners from 18 to 15,000 BTU, so it's not as powerful as the previous models. Their range is a good simmer, but now average BTU. They upgraded the Wi-Fi so it's smarter. However, Thermador is still single convection, non-self-cleaning in the oven. Wolf has the dual stacked burners for a really good simmer on every burner. The stovetop, however, is a bit underpowered with three 15,000 BTU, but each burner can simmer at 300 degrees. Unlike the on-off simmer of Thermador, Wolf maintains the simmer continuously. The oven is single convection, but the infrared broiler is powerful with 20,000 BTU. Wolf, along with Thermador Harmony and BlueStar, are not self-cleaning ovens. In terms of repair, Wolf is your best bet if you're buying from a dealer without service. They are the most invested, with technicians, parts, and support on the list. There is up to $1,000 in rebates with other combined purchases from Sub-Zero. It's a bit underpowered at 54,000 total BTU versus 76,000 for a Hestan, and it only has single convection. Wolf does not have Wi-Fi yet, which will be an issue in the future as the others improve. Hestan is new and different. You're looking at the highest output range currently on the market, with two 23,000 and two 15,000 BTU burners. It is by far the best for a sealed burner. Hestan has the most solid knobs and burners on this list. The brass ignition should save some service down the line, with ignition being the #1 repair. It's a beautiful range, available in 12 colors, 11 more than almost every other brand on this list, but $988 less than a BlueStar. The oven is single convection, but they call it pure vection, so it alternates time and temperature for an even result. Many of the commercial ranges have the same technology and are located in some of the best restaurants. For example, French Laundry in California uses this range. You would think they would demand a consistent temperature. Also, their 3-year warranty is the best in this list. Like Wolf, Thermador, and BlueStar, Hestan is not self-cleaning and offers no clock and timer functions on their all-gas ranges. Also, anything new deserves more scrutiny. You should worry about reliability because there is no published numbers yet. Also, if you're buying from a dealer who does not service, then you have to wonder who will fix it. Miele is one of the last manufacturers to produce a Pro range. It's a product designed to be extremely competitive when introduced in 2014. The burner output is excellent at 19,000 B2 max output. Great back then. They also offer the twin convection for even cooking. Miele has the hottest infrared boiler at 23,000 BTU. It is also the most cleanable with self-cleaning in the oven, with only JennAir being the other self-cleaner. The racks are also designed to withstand the heat of the self-cleaning cycle, so you don't have to remove them and wash them separately. The grates are also dishwasher safe, so it's pretty competitive when you consider output, stove performance, and cleanability. The burner's not the hottest anymore, with Hestan and BlueStar being measurably hotter. The twin convection is similar to JennAir. If the future is smart cooking and app functionality, then industry leaders Wolf and Miele should at least get started. Specs in this range are still good, especially the cleanability, but it almost needs a refresh. BlueStar Platinum ranges have the highest single output with a 25,000 BTU on their highest burner. The grates can be modified to fit a round bottom wok, great for high heat cooking. Platinum is the best BlueStar range. The Nova, Precious Metals, Culinary with open and seal burners all have less output and oven features and are less expensive. The range features an interchangeable griddle charbroil for added cooking flexibility. The griddle is a good idea, especially over the higher BTU burners. The grill? Not really. Grilling is over an open flame, which this is not. BlueStar has their power convection oven that reduces preheat and cooking time. It's also the only pure convection oven with a heating element behind the fan for more even cooking. BlueStar series ranges offer 1,000 custom color finishes and 10 trim options for an added cost. Have a look at this. Starting soon, you can send BlueStar a high-res picture for your new stove or refrigerator, like this one of my daughter on one of her better days. So you have 1,000 colors and infinite photo opportunities with a BlueStar range. The burners are open and not sealed. If you're a messy cook, then you will be cleaning. Then again, all the components are removable. They do lose the most powerful range to newcomer Hestan, and although they do claim the hottest broiler in temperature at 1,850 degrees, but at 15,000 BTU, Miele is 50% more powerful with their 23,000 BTU infrared broiler. Once again, like other ranges, it has basic controls and no self-cleaning or smart capability. Hard to say which is the most reliable, as they're all about 13%. Miele is more reliable at 9% in the first year on a much smaller sample. At 9 to 13% service in the first year, you will probably need service within 5 years, so you may want to give an edge to whatever brand is more responsive in your area. All of these ranges are a great functional addition to your kitchen. They all are strong brands with different strengths and some drawbacks. You need to choose what's right for you. Is it the least expensive yet most technology-driven brand, JennAir? Perhaps you like the cleanability of the Thermador Star burner, or the ability to simmer in all Wolf 3-stage burners. Miele offers a ton of features and is the most cleanable, yet Hestan and BlueStar have a ton of power and interesting convection systems. As I said, there isn't one best range. Remember, all gas ranges will have an igniter issue, so always check to see who can service your appliances in your area. You may think that dual fuel is better, and dual fuel is a gas stovetop, an electric oven versus an all-gas product. It is usually 1,000 to 2,000 more than an all-gas range. The benefit of electric oven is a dry, more consistent heat. It's better for baking. Gas is a moister heat than electric and is preferable for roasting. However, gas is also exceptional for broiling. If you love to broil, a gas infrared broiler is an intense direct heat and is the best you can buy for your home versus just an electric boiler. Nobody grills outside with an electric grill, so it's no contest for broiling. However, it's not as simple as just fuel type when comparing the ranges. Self-cleaning is standard on all dual fuel ranges, yet only JennAir and Miele have self-cleaning in all gas. On the dual fuel pro ranges, Wolf, Hestan, and Miele will also add features on their dual fuel. Wolf adds a timer, self-cleaning, added BTU on the burners, and twin convection. Their new unit to be released this year will have Wi-Fi, gourmet settings, and an interactive screen as well. Miele's 30-inch dual fuel range adds their MasterChef controls, so the range calculates time and temperature automatically based on your inputs. Also has steam assist for baking breads automatically. Hestan has a cool temperature control plus self-cleaning on their dual fuel. Choosing gas or dual fuel would depend on whether you bake and self-clean versus roast or broil. Then you have to assess each brand's added dual fuel features. We do cover this topic in greater detail in our Pro Cooking Buyer's Guide, which is free. So thanks for watching.